Picture this. It's the FIFA World Cup final. One penalty kick decides everything. Millions of people are watching. The striker takes a deep breath. The goalkeeper stares him down. Then, just before the ball is kicked, the goalkeeper launches to the left or right. But have you ever wondered, why do goalkeepers almost always dive? If they waited just a little longer, they'd know where the ball was actually going. So why don't they? The answer isn't football. It's physics, neuroscience, and one strange psychological trick hidden inside every human brain. At first glance, saving a penalty doesn't look impossible. The goal is over 7.3 meters wide, and the goalkeeper is already standing in the middle. So why are penalties converted nearly 75–80% of the time? The answer is speed. The penalty spot is only 11 meters away from the goal. Professional players can strike the ball at speeds between 80 and 120 kilometers per hour. At those speeds, the ball reaches the goal in roughly 0.35 to 0.5 seconds. Now think about that. A single blink takes around 0.1 to 0.4 seconds. By the time your brain realizes where the ball is going, it may already be inside the net. This means goalkeepers don't actually have enough time to react after the ball has been kicked, which raises an even bigger mystery. If reacting is impossible, how do they ever save penalties? Here's the secret. Goalkeepers aren't watching the ball. They're watching you. Before the ball even moves, the shooter's body reveals tiny clues. The angle of the plant foot, the direction of the hips, the rotation of the shoulders, the speed of the run-up. Even the position of the eyes can give away valuable information. Elite goalkeepers spend years learning how to read these microscopic movements. In many cases, they've already decided where they're diving before the striker makes contact with the ball. They're not reacting, they're predicting. It's less like catching a ball and more like solving a puzzle in less than half a second. But here's where things get really strange. Even when statistics suggest a better strategy, goalkeepers still dive. Why? Scientists have a name for it: action bias. It's one of the most powerful psychological effects in human behavior. When people face intense pressure, they feel an overwhelming urge to do something, rather than do nothing. Imagine you're the goalkeeper. 80,000 fans are watching. Millions more are watching on television. If you stay in the center and the ball flies into the corner, people say, "Why didn't he even try?" But if you dive the wrong way, most people think, "At least he made an effort." Even though diving and missing produces the exact same result, it looks better. And our brains care surprisingly much about how our actions appear to others. This invisible pressure pushes goalkeepers to dive, even when standing still might sometimes give them a better chance. And our brains care surprisingly much about how our actions appear to others. Research has shown that goalkeepers stay in the middle only a small percentage of the time. Yet shooters also choose the center more often than many people realize. When keepers do remain central, they can stop those shots. But because everyone expects a dramatic dive, standing still feels like the wrong decision. The crowd isn't judging statistics, they're judging what they can see. Sometimes, the biggest obstacle isn't physics, it's human psychology. So, the next time you watch a penalty shootout, don't just watch the ball, watch the goalkeeper. Notice when they commit, notice how early they move. Because in that tiny fraction of a second, you're witnessing physics pushing human limits. Neuroscience trying to beat time. And psychology quietly influencing one of the biggest moments in sport. saving a penalty isn't just about fast reflexes. It's about predicting the future before it happens. If this video changed the way you'll watch football forever, hit the like button and subscribe for more mysteries where science explains the impossible. Because the world is full of mysteries, and science has more answers than you think.